Morning guys, and yes, we had like 600 likes on yesterday's video. If everyone could just get into the routine of just taking 1 to 2 seconds to just go like, that would make me so much happier. Waking up every day and seeing that you've got like 600-700 likes on the vlog channel really does make me happy. So thank you so much for that. If you could keep that up, I would genuinely really appreciate it. It really would make this so much more worthwhile to just get those likes. It helps out so much. You don't get loads of, you don't get any money for it or anything like that. It's purely that the video gets ranked just slightly higher if you get more likes. So it really does help me out. For the simple, click, like, done, it really does help me out. So thank you so much for that. Yesterday, pardon me, was a crazy day. Wow, look at the beard. The beard is coming along nicely. It's weird though, because it grows like thicker on that bit, you can kind of see. And then this bit is not so much, so I think I might need to sort of trim it up and make it a bit more even. Although it looks a lot worse on camera than it does in real life, I can assure you. So yeah, yesterday was a crazy day with all of that sort of Indiegogo stuff. Sorry, I'm just making a cup of tea here. So today I am heading off to the Isle of Man, which is a little island, hang on a sec, which is a little island just off the coast of, obviously, the UK. I think it's only something about 10 miles across or something like that. Very small island. And I'm over there today to work at a seminar for one of my customers. So I'll just be kind of presenting on products, talking about the product suite, Citrix, VMware, all that kind of stuff. And then tonight, I'm staying at a hotel on the Isle of Man as well. And last year when I did the same event for the same customer, the hotel we stayed at was also a casino. Now, I'm not a gambler per se. I don't go online and do gambling or anything like that. Not very often anyway. But when I'm in a casino, man, I like to gamble. So tonight, hopefully we're staying in the same place, which doubles up as that casino, and I can get some gambling done. Last year I actually did really well. I made quite a lot of money. I think I made about £400 or £500 from a couple of hours gambling in the evening, and I actually got my Time Hop through today. And Time Hop is an app that goes back over the past, every year basically, from today's day, and shows you your social media from that day, and also your photos from Dropbox, Instagram, etc. And my one from this day a year ago was the Isle of Man, and I took pictures of the chips that I'd won. So that was pretty cool. I love the Time Hop application. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's actually pretty good. I like it. So that's my kind of day today. Apologies for the lack of replies on all of the different ways of contacting me yesterday. I just had no time whatsoever. I didn't get home till about midnight last night, and now it's sort of fairly early in the morning and I'm up again, and now I've got to fly out to the Isle of Man. So replying to tweets and stuff over the sort of next day or so is going to be fairly difficult, but maybe, hopefully I'll kind of catch up over the weekend. But this is what I was saying to you guys the other day. Replying to all of the messages is becoming more and more difficult. If I'm not crazy busy, then I can generally knock out a very quick, response on Twitter or favourite a tweet or something like that. But when it's like crazy busy, like it has been the last couple of days, I just have no time, like zero time to even read a lot of the tweets on the timeline. I always read the mentions and I always read the comments, but to actually read, like, my timeline tweets I just haven't even had time. So I've no idea what is going on in the world, basically. I don't watch the news or anything like that. The only thing I rely on is Twitter, and I haven't been reading it, so I've no idea what the hell is going on in the world. But yes, I will be heading to the airport a little bit later, and I will probably come back to you guys about then. So I'm on my way to the airport. I actually trimmed up the beard a little bit as well. I sort of just took off some of the loose ends, so it feels a bit better now. I've no idea why I'm telling you about my beard, but there you go. So I'm on my way to the airport. I fly from London Gatwick South Terminal, which is one of our London airports. I feel the need to always kind of explain certain things because I know that the vast majority of my viewers aren't from the UK, so I do apologise to people in the UK who obviously know this stuff back to front.
but sometimes I kind of just feel that I need to sort of explain just a couple of things to people that come from elsewhere, because otherwise it makes no sense to them whatsoever. So yes, flying from Gatwick, which is about 30 minutes drive from my house, and then hopefully I'm going to be there early enough to grab myself a breakfast at a crappy little place called Garfunkel's that totally rips you off, but they do a good English breakfast. Always strange as well that throughout the rest of the world people sort of look at Heinz baked beans and think they're disgusting, especially the Americans. It always makes me laugh, but it's the core part of any English breakfast. I don't see how you can have an English breakfast without Heinz baked beans, and when they put substitute baked beans on, they're just vile. So I really do hope that this particular branch is putting out the right kind of baked beans. And then I will be jumping on a plane to the Isle of Man. I believe the flight time is about 1 hour and 25 minutes, something like that. It's not far away at all, although I think the route they have to take is quite a bizarre route for one reason or another, so it takes a little bit longer, because you can actually fly to places that are much further away than that, much faster. So either they're using slow aeroplanes or they're flying a weird route. But either way, it's going to take about 90 minutes. I've downloaded some of my favourite TV shows that I haven't watched in the last couple of days to my iPad, so I will be watching that. I think I've got the originals, which I'm quite enjoying actually, the Tomorrow People, which again is another new series which I'm quite enjoying. I've also got an episode of, I think is it Revolution, where the power's gone? I think it's that. I've got one episode of that, and also Arrow, which I really like. I think it's in its second season now, and I've really been enjoying it, which is a kind of spin-off from Smallville, which was one of my favourite TV shows that I was gutted when it ended. But at least they did go on for about 10 series, which was quite good. And I'm really looking forward to a few series that are coming up as well. It's the last season of my very, very favourite TV show, Californication, this year, which is bitterly disappointing because it's by far and away the funniest, best TV show ever made as far as I'm concerned. It's just a shame they're only half an hour per episode, not even that with commercials. So that's going to kind of be my flight. When I get over there, I've got to grab a taxi to the venue where we're doing the seminar, and then I've got to stand around all afternoon talking to people about products and technology and whatnot. And then after that, head back to the hotel, grab some, grab a shower and stuff really, to be honest. And then probably have to head out for a meal with the customers this evening, and then get back to the casino ASAP for some serious gambling action. I never waste a huge amount of money. I'll put a little bit of money aside and see how I get on. It'll be interesting to see, is my luck in or is it out today? Usually I find if I'm nice and relaxed and kind of chilled and enjoying myself, it goes quite well, and if I'm all tense and not relaxed, then it tends to go to shit. But we'll see a little bit later on, and obviously I will let you know how I get on with my gambling. Not quite sure how many times I'll be able to kind of vlog today, because I'll be sort of in a meeting really for the vast majority of the day, but I'll be sure to get back to you at least when I get to my hotel room a little bit later on. Just parked up and I thought I'd show you this view. I love this kind of all-around view that you get. It really does help when you're trying to park the car, and it's so detailed. You can literally see the entire car. You can see that I'm actually wonky as well at the moment, and it even helps you with the parking itself, which is quite cool. And then if you want to, you can change round to the rear camera and it tells you, and as I move the steering wheel, you'll see like the lines moving to show you what direction you're actually going in, and the big red blocks there are like the obstacle detection, because there's obviously a wall there, so it's detecting like an obstacle, which is pretty cool. And you can also do have parking helplines, obstacle marking. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do, but I thought I'd show you that anyway. And then my favourite cameras are these ones, which are the front facing cameras, which are really helpful on a car with a bonnet as long as this. Just parked my car, and one thing I always must remember to do is take a photo of the like zone and everything I'm in, because the amount of times I've lost my car in these car parks and spent ages trying to find it. One time I even lost my car in the Universal Studios car park in Florida, which is absolutely huge. And to top it off, because it was a hire car, I couldn't actually remember what car it was, so it took me about 4 hours to find it, and the people who work at the car park were not impressed at having to drive me around. So my tip, always take a picture of the zone and level etc that you're on. So this is my little battle station today, sitting here, people coming around, having meetings with me, discussing the products, me specifically talking about Citrix. So it has been an extremely long day. I am exhausted. I think it's about 7 o'clock and I've just finished the day. I gave you a little bit of footage earlier as to what was going on. Spoke to loads of customers about loads of things, and because the room was so busy I had to kind of shout, so it's made my voice almost go, and my throat's a bit sore. And I am now in my hotel room. This is a bit of a shitty hotel, to be honest. The Isle of Man is I don't know, I suppose it's a little bit dated, I guess you could say. No offence to anyone on the Isle of Man, but I do have a nice sea view, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to come out. I can't see the screen, but yeah, I do have a sea view. Now this video is actually quite long. I think it's about 13 or 14 minutes, and the internet here is absolutely shocking, so I've no idea if I'm going to be able to upload this today, which is really pissing me off because it means I might miss a day, and I haven't missed a day for ages. But I do have a legitimate excuse, so if you're seeing this on the Friday morning, then it's because I couldn't upload it last night. Anyway guys, I hope you've had a great day, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.